Let me restart my Spotify. Oh, God. Hold on, chat. Give me a minute. Give me a minute and we'll get right into the stream. Hold on. Alright, chat. So I'm gonna play this song by Newsboys, okay? I already know there's gonna be people that's not gonna like this. I already know I'm gonna get reported. I really don't care. I'm here to fucking go after the elites. What I do best. Okay. Like I said, I already know people are not gonna like this. People are gonna hate me. Yada yada yada. Whatever.
Love so long to see a revolution somehow.
So yeah, like I said, I know people are gonna hate me. People are not gonna like this fucking stream. I don't care. I dare people to fucking report it. I really do. So, alright, so I don't know who's all seen God's Not Dead 1, 2, and 3. I've only seen 1 and 2 right now. I'm going to be watching the third one later today. But watching the first one and the second one may open up my eyes and made me realize a lot of things. And it made me realize a lot of things. You know, like I said, I may lose people for this. I don't know. I really don't care, honestly. But I want y'all to hear me out on this. So if God was truly dead, like they say he is, he never existed. Like the atheists say, we're going to go there. The atheists and liberals say he's not real, right? That's funny. How is it a man who was a lawyer was never a Christian actually proven? Not a lawyer, my bad. Homicide detective. He proven Jesus' existence. I mean, even when you look in history, chat, there's Jesus is there. There's a reason you have AD and BC. Just people forgot about it. We're technically 2022 years AD after death. Everybody forgot about the first century, chat. Yes, we wasn't alive back then, so how do we truly know? Okay, I granted that to people. But here's the thing: how do you not know? How do you not know he wasn't real? I think he's real. And like the song says, my God's not dead. He lives on the inside of me, roaring like a lion. And you know, it's up to everybody else if they want to realize that or not. That's how I believe. I believe my God is not dead. He's roaring like a lion on the inside. Oh, come shake the ground with the sound of revival. So, what I was sticking to do, I'm going to still do. And like I said, I may or gain lose followers. I don't know, honestly. I'm going to do church on Sunday morning, Sunday nights, and Wednesday nights, if I can. So we're going to call this early Sunday morning church. But also, we're also going to do what I do best. I'm tactically elite. I'm sorry. I know I'm probably going to get paid for it. I really don't care. At this point, I don't. There's a reason I don't care, chat. Let's put it this way, chat, okay? So the reason I'm doing this and going against the elites, both of these movies are starting to open up my eyes and realize a lot of things. A lot of things, chat. It's starting to, okay, I don't know if a lot of people just noticed this, but God's Not Dead too. It talks about a teacher who just simply answered one of her kids' question about something about Martin Luther King, who Martin Luther King Jr. himself stated something about Jesus. And she was just answering it the same way. Jesus is a historical person. He was real many years ago. And he's still real to this day. He's not as real as me and you, but he's still real. And you know, some of these atheists, I'm gonna feel bad for them. I'm gonna quote a verse, and like I said, I may or may lose people. I don't care here, but this is the verse I'm gonna quote. It says, "Thou deniest me before man, I will deny thou before my Father, who is in heaven." Okay, so more or less what God is saying there, or Jesus is saying there, you deny me before mankind, from in front of your peers. Well, when you get to heaven, I'll deny you before my Father. And this is what I'm going to say to some atheists. I want you to wake up and realize that. Realize this. You realize, yes, we have the freedom and the right to choose. I'm not pushing my religion on anybody. I never do that. You have the freedom and right to choose. But this is what I'm saying to y'all, okay? I want y'all to realize this. That Jesus has all rights. When you get to heaven, look at you and go, I never knew you, part before my side. He can literally do that. If you deny him before your for your peers, he'll deny you before his Father. And yes, do I believe he died on Calvary Hill on the cross for my sins and your sins? Yes. You know, most atheists may hate me for this, but I'm sorry, it's true. You know, there is one sin in the Bible that not even Lucifer himself committed. And that's saying God is not real. You atheists. I'm preaching it to y'all. I don't know who needs to hear this. I'm preaching it straight to the atheists. Y'all are committing one sin Lucifer himself never committed. The devil himself has never committed and never will commit. He's never committed on saying, oh, my Father's not real. Oh, he knows his Father's real. He'll even tell you his Father is real. But he has never committed that sin of saying, oh, my Father is not real. Never. He knows who his Father is. He knows his Father's real. He knows his Father will win one day, again. He never once committed the sin you atheists are committing, saying God's not real. Let me ask you something, okay? You atheists are Scientologists. That's what y'all technically are now. Y'all believe in the Big Bang Theory. Y'all believe we're evolution. We came from monkeys. Okay. Something that happened, God's Not Dead, the first movie. Let me ask y'all this, okay? If the Big Bang Theory happened, what caused that to happen? Keep in mind, there was nothing before the Big Bang Theory. Nothing. But what caused the Big Bang Theory? What caused all this matter just to explode out of nowhere and create the universe? And then turn around and create animals and shit. Let me explain something to y'all. You know what created it? God. It states it in Genesis. I can't remember where in Genesis, but it states it in Genesis. God said, let there be light. And there was light. There was the Big Bang Theory, which created light, created everything. God created Adam. Then out of Adam's rib, he created Eve. Adam was created out of the dirt. Eve was created from Adam's ribs. Why do you think guys have, I think it's 9 on one side, 8 on the other, or 10 on one, 9? Anyways, why do you think men have one rib missing? We have one rib missing. Ever go get one of your x-rays done, you have a rib missing on one of your sides, and you have a whole rack on the other. Let me explain that to y'all. It's not because you ever lost it in your life. It's not because, I broke it or this. No. Let me explain this to you. The reason you have that rib missing is God took your rib and made your soulmate. It's just up to you to find them when the time is right, when they're ready for you. And it's true. Men have a rib missing. If you feel all the way down one of your sides, I think it's this side. You can feel a rib all the way down. You feel on this side, your rib cage stops. About right in there somewhere. So, God took one of Adam's ribs to create Eve. And Adam was created out of dirt. Now, let's think about this. Yes, Adam and Eve was supposed to be immortal, and they had kids. Their kids were supposed to be immortal, never die. The reason they did not, they lost that, and we lost that, right? Is because they ate from the forbidden tree. The devil tempted them, and they ate it. Okay, so therefore we was sinned. The devil tricked us. We lost it. God said, no, that will not be. He will not let his children be tricked anymore. The Lucifer was not allowed to have the keys to death anymore. God said no. So John 3:16 says this: God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten Son. Whoever shall believe in him shall perish and shall not perish and have everlasting life. John 3:16, chat, says, whoever believed in Jesus Christ shall not perish but have everlasting life. And then it's back in other parts of the Bible where it says, you deny me before mankind, I'll deny you before my Father. But if thou testifies about me before mankind, I'll know you before my Father. I'll welcome you before my Father. Chat, it's sad how it's starting to become illegal again to be a Christian. I notice certain Christians are starting to get prosecuted for talking about it. Chat, I may lose my channel. I may lose my fucking channel. I may get prosecuted and lose my channel for it. And if I do, oh well. I did what my Father called me to do. And they're just prosecuting me. I'll stand. One song I'm playing for y'all, and it's by Newsboys, and I love this song. And yes, their main singer is black. I want y'all to listen to this song, chat. I'm not going to talk. I want y'all to listen to this song. This song fits any true Christian out there.
Breaking a rule to say your name out loud in school, when your name's the only one that sets us free. When did it become incorrect to speak the truth about life and death, when your life gave us all eternity? Even if it gets me convicted, I'll be on my knees with my hands lifted. If serving you's against the law, man, if living out my faith in you is banned, then I'll stand right before the jury, saying I believe it's out of line if I'm judged, 'cause I'm gonna give my life to show the world the love that fills me. And I wanna be guilty. I'll rise up and honor you. I'll testify to the good you do, 'cause your grace and your mercy have overtaken me. So even if it gets me convicted, I'll be on my knees with my hands lifted. If serving you's against the law, man, if living out my faith in you is banned, then I'll stand right before the jury, saying I believe it's out of line if I'm judged, 'cause I'm gonna give my life to show the world the love that fills me. And I wanna be guilty by association, guilty of being a voice proclaiming your ways, your truth, your life. I'll pay the price to be your light. If serving you's against the law, man, if living out my faith in you is banned, then I'll stand right before the jury, saying I believe it's out of line if I'm Oh, I wanna be guilty.
I'm gonna turn this down, chat. That was Newsboys Guilty. I'm gonna let it replay. I'm gonna let it play back softly. Chat, I'm gonna tell you something, okay? If it actually does ever fully become a crime, if it becomes a crime and it breaks a rule and a law to say my father's name, my holy father's name, and praise him, well, guess what? I'd rather be guilty. I'd rather be guilty by association. I will let them execute me and behead me. But when they do, I'm going to look at them and say, I'll pray for you, and I'll pray God have mercy on your soul. Because all you're doing is sending me home to my Lord and Maker. That's all you're doing. You're sending me home to my Father. Chat, if it's against the law, I will kneel before them, but with my hands up, praising God. I will stand before the jury and say, I'm guilty. Charge me. Charge me. Execute me. Crucify me like you did my Lord and Savior. But you will set me home. Chat, I don't know about you, most of y'all, but honestly, if it comes down to it, when it comes down to when they actually outlaw Christianity, the Antichrist reveals itself and the mark of the beast comes around. Chat, I'm going to say this, okay? I'm going to say this. I want y'all to hear me out. I will fucking, when it's like the Antichrist says, oh, either you take my name or you die, kill me. Kill me. Kill me. Behead me, please. I beg you to do it. I beg you to kill me. The reason I beg of that, chat, I'm never going to surrender my Christianity just for my life. I'd rather be guilty and I'd rather be charged and tried for death than forsake my Holy Father and forsake Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. I'd rather die and stand next to them in heaven in peace and harmony than say, okay, I'll do it. I'll do this. No. I'd rather first, for I condemn my soul and myself, I'd rather personally tell them, kill me. Please, kill me. Execute me. Send me home, my Lord and Maker. Chat, there's a lot of people that won't say that. There's a lot of people that would probably cower down and run. Not me. Execute me, please. Please. Send me home, my Lord and Maker. Please do. I beg of you to do it. I do. Now, let me tell you something, chat. Most atheists are Christians. Used to be Christians. Now, the reason they become atheists, and I know this for a fact, and you don't have to be raised up in a non-believing house to be an atheist. Okay? Most atheists nowadays used to be Christian. All it took was something, no matter what, something to turn them against God. I know. Chat, the reason I know, I'm going to tell y'all something. And this may shock the hell out of all of y'all. I used to be atheist. I was raised up as a Christian. I was raised up in a Pentecostal church. After my dad's death, I became atheist. I turned my back on God. And I said, what God would sit there and let a 9-year-old lose their father and let a child go through the abuse that my father put me through? I was like that till I was about 16, 17, somewhere in there. Then I came back to my Christianity. I mean, I've struggled with my faith every now and then, but who doesn't? But yes, I admit, I used to be an atheist. I wasn't one of the atheists that said God wasn't real. I just was mad at him. I once was there, chat. Not anymore. I gotta shave this off, chat. Look at this. Yeah, I got no. And like I said, if I lose subscribers over this, I lose followers over it. So fucking be it. I'm not worried about it, chat. I'm not. The reason I'm not worried about this, chat. Let me tell y'all this. I can't take this where I'm leaving. I can't take this where I'm going. I can't. Now, before I go into the song, hold on. Before I go into the song, which I am going to turn it all the way up because I want some of y'all to listen to it. Now that we're off the topic of atheists and the whole God, yeah. Chat, you know why most atheists, like I said, the reason they become atheists is because something bad happened in their life and they blame God for it. I no longer blame God for the bad things that's happened in my life, but there's some things I got to let go and work on so I can fully be healed again. But to any of those people that's suffering and you want the answer and you want to know why this happened or that happened, I got one song for y'all, and I want y'all to listen. For King and Country, God Only Knows.
Wide awake while the world is sound asleep and too afraid of what might show up while you're dreaming. Nobody sees you. Nobody don't believe you. Every day trying to pick up all the pieces, all the memories that somehow never leave you. Nobody sees you. Nobody will believe you. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. God only knows how it's killing you. But there's a kind of love that God only knows. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. But God only knows the real you. There's a kind of love that God only knows. You keep a cover over every single secret, so afraid if someone told them they would leave you. But somebody sees you. Somebody will never leave you. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. God only knows how it's killing you. But there's a kind of love that God only knows. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. But God only knows the real you. There's a kind of love that God only knows. For the lonely, for the ashamed, the misunderstood, and the ones to blame. If we could start over, we could start over, we could start over. Oh, for the lonely, for the ashamed, the misunderstood, and the ones to blame. What if we could start over, we could start over, we could start over. There's a kind of love that God only knows. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. But God only knows the real you. There's a kind of love that God only knows. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. But God only knows the real you. There's a kind of love that God only knows. God only knows where to find you. God only knows how to break through. God only knows the real you. There's a kind of love that God only knows.
And that's true, chat. There's only one kind of love God only knows. Only Him. But I think before we get into me actually doing the gospel stuff, we're gonna listen to this Christian song and then sing, chat. And that's what I think we're gonna do right now. This is a good song. I refuse.
Sometimes I just wanna close my eyes and act like everyone's alright when I know they're not. This world needs God, but it's easier to stand and watch. I could say a prayer and just move on like nothing's wrong. But I refuse, 'cause I don't wanna live like I don't care. I don't wanna say another empty prayer. Oh, I refuse to sit around and wait for someone else to do what God has called me to do myself. Oh, I could choose not to move, but I refuse. I can hear the least of things crying out so desperately, and I know we are the hands and feet of you, oh God. So if you say move, it's time for me to follow through and do what I was made to do and show them who you are. 'Cause I don't wanna live like I don't care. I don't wanna say another empty prayer. Oh, I refuse to sit around and wait for someone else to do what God has called me to do myself. Oh, I could choose not to move, but I refuse to stand and watch the weary and lost cry out for help. I refuse to turn my back.
This is my childhood Bible, chat.
And act like all is well. I refuse to stay unchanged, to wait another day, to doubt myself. I refuse
My childhood study
to
Bible.
make one more excuse. 'Cause I don't wanna live like I
My
don't
childhood study
care.
Bible.
I don't wanna say another empty prayer. Oh,
It's old.
I refuse to
I plan on giving it
sit
to one of my
around
kids.
and wait for someone else to do what God has called me to do myself. Oh, I could choose not to move, but I refuse. I refuse. I refuse. Yeah.
Bruh. What? Oh man. Kid stuff. Me and him need to have some talks. It's another good song. But I cry in this song, chat. So prepare for me to cry.
Savior, I come, quiet in my soul. Remember,
Let's take that together.
redemption's here, where your blood was spilled for my ransom. Everything I once held dear, I counted all as lost. Lead me to the cross where your love poured out. Bring me to my knees Lord, I lay me down. Rid me of myself, I belong to you. Lead me to.
All right, chat. So we're at 30 minutes of this. Okay. There's something I want to read. Big man help. And yes, we're having this song in the background because it actually fits. Here we go. John 17:25 and 26. Oh, righteous Father, the world hath not known thee, but I have known thee, and this I have known that thou hast sent me. I have decided unto them the name, and will declare it, and that they love whether thou hast loved me may be in them. I am them. It's who I am. It's who I am. More or less what Jesus saying there, God, don't punish them for the way they are. They don't know how they are, how they're acting, or why they're acting. So, more or less, chat, when he was crucified, he looked up to the heavens and he said, Fathers, please do not forsake them, for they do not know what they are doing. So, more or less, he asked God not to strike us down because we didn't know what we was doing. Honestly, believe back then they didn't honestly know what they was doing. They didn't honestly know who they was crucifying at the time. They didn't. Now, do I believe that they would have known? Would they still done it? I don't know. I don't know, chat. I can't say yeah or nay if they would have. Most likely, yeah, they would have. They would have done it. Now, you want to know why this right here is so important? This one's so important to me, chat. This is when I was baptized. This is when this Bible was presented to me. Presented to Ethan Falk. Yes, that's my Bible. That's my name. Do not. First Assembly of God, Pastor Jerry Green, March 30th, 2024. I was baptized on March 30th, 2024. This is when this was presented to me. Every one of their birthdays. I have them. 08, 09, 2015, 2016. Wow. Unexplainable. I can hardly think as you call. Water baptism, March 30th, 2014. 2 years later of that occasion to remember. Re-water baptism, June 26, 2016. 2 years after I was baptized, I re-baptized myself. The only deaths I have in here right now is my dad's. I gotta add more to it. Right now, the only death I really want to remember is my dad and my G-Paul. Water baptism, 30th of 2014. Re-water baptism, June 26th, 2000. But when I get baptized again, I plan on adding that again. The Bible has a lot to me. It has the maps and everything. It has notes. It's a study Bible, bro. This is a true study Bible. But it's my water baptism Bible. That Bible there, there's a reason both of these Bibles are very, very special to me. This one was presented to me by my Uncle Shaq when I came back to my Christianity. He presented this Bible to me. He gave me this Bible and told me to keep it close to me. John 4:16, and this is in the front of this Bible. Jesus saith unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. This Bible was presented to me by my Uncle Shad with that saying in it. And I've had it ever since, chat. Ever since I came back to my Christianity. Actually, no, I've had it before then, I think. I don't know if I had the Bible my Uncle Shad represented to me. I know I had this since I was a childhood, but I think I gave it to him when I was dumb. He represented it to me. He got his hand on my child Bible. The Bible I had in my child after I got out of the children Bible, I can actually understand the Bible. He represented me with this Bible and told me never let it go. And chat, I have not let this Bible go. Yes, I have my other Bible that was presented to me after I was baptized. But this Bible right here states when I came back to my Christianity faith. This is when I was baptized. As you see, he picked black for a reason. The reason my Uncle Shad picked black, I was going through a dark time in my life. I was going through a very, very dark time in my life. So yeah, this ain't exactly the same the actual child book. Holy Bible that was given to me as a child. I don't know what that one is. This is the one Uncle Shad gave me. Chat, it's so old. Look at that. The spine is starting to give out. It's been used so much. Inside, I doubt that you still love me. But yeah, he picked black because I was going through a dark time in my life. Look at that. He's trying to get out, Chad. Ow! Ow! Don't let me take him out, boy. He's trying to get out. Yeah. He picked black because I was going through a dark time in my life. But it was the Holy Bible. This. The pastor at the time, Pastor Jerry, he picked blue. One, because blue was my favorite color. Two, it symbolized my baptism and my purity again to Christianity and to my religion. That's why he picked blue on this one. He already knew I had the black one, but he wanted me to have the blue one. And everywhere I go, if I go back to church, I take both with me for a reason. See, a lot of people says, "Oh, Ethan, you've strayed from your religion. This." No, I haven't. I backslide a little, yes, but I haven't full on strayed. Just looking at those, it reminds me where I came from, chat, and where I've started. Next time I'm baptized again, chat, I'm gonna show you this. Next time I'm baptized, I will be baptized in the same river Jesus Christ was baptized in. That is the river I want to be baptized in. Me personally, I want to be baptized in that river. I'm sorry, this song makes me think every time, chat. You right my wrong. You break my chain. You overcome. You gave your life to give me mine. You say that I am free. How can it be? Oh, there's something powerful coming from me. I don't know who needs to hear this, but they need to hear it. You know, you may think God forsaken you and He's done working on you. He's not. He's still going. You're still a project that's not finished. He's chiseling away the old and the dark, and He's trying to refix it. I don't know how this is on there, but you just gotta let Him in, let Him do it. You gotta let Him in, let Him do it. Yeah, I know I'm preaching to the choir there, but because I need to do it myself. Chat, one thing I can say, and I want everybody to hear me on this. One thing I can say on this. Watching God's Not Dead and God's Not Dead 2, I've realized there's something in my life that I've been holding on for 13 years, if not a little bit longer. I need to let go. Now, for anybody that's questioning what that is, 13 years ago, chat, back in 09, I lost my dad. I was 10. I wasn't 9. I was 10. Which makes sense. 10, I'd be 13 years, yeah. But I lost my dad at 10 years old, okay? Back in 09. I'm 23. It's been 13 years, chat. For 13 years, I have, like I said, probably a little bit longer than that, but it's really been affecting me for 13 years. I've carried on the pain, the hatred, and the hurt towards my father of what he did to me. Me and my mom speak. She don't see the hate anymore. The hate's not there. Because I don't speak ill of my father. I defend my father's name any chance I get. I love that man to death. I don't hold on to the hatred of it. I hold on to the pain. Chat, I know how to love. I know how to let someone let me love. Let someone love me. The only reason I can't, I still hold on that childhood pain of what my father did to me. And somewhere between God's Not Dead 1 and God's Not Dead 2, I can't remember, but we was watching both one of them. I looked at my mom. I paused the movie. I said, "Mom, there's somewhere I gotta go." She's like, "I know your dad's grave." I was like, "No, not just his grave." Chat, this is hard for me to say. I have to go back to Homer, Louisiana in real life. Now, if anybody's wondering what's in Homer, Louisiana for me, outskirts of Homer, Louisiana, it's a white frame house. Nice house. My dad used to live in it. My dad did some evil things to my mom in that house. Okay. But that's the house he abused me in. That's the house where all of this started. My mom said, "No, I don't have to go back to that house. Let that go and forgive my dad fully." But chat, I'm going to be honest. Something's pulling me to that house. And I feel like my dad's spirit's still there. I feel like my dad's spirit has been trapped there for 13 years after his death because I can't let go. I can't forgive him. Chat, I'm going to forgive my father. Not forget my father, but forgive and forget what he did at his grave. But the reason I want to go back to that house, chat, is because I want to go into that living room where he did it to me, where he abused me with the wire clothes hanger, and look where my father's chair used to sit, and look and sit where I was when he abused me, and look up where he would have been, and say, "Dad, I forgive you and I forget." And honestly, Dad, if you can hear this and you're here with me right now, I forgive you. I forgive you for what you did. I will never forget you. I forgive you and I forget what you did. I forgive you for what you did. It will still be with me for the rest of my life because it was PTSD you caused me. But I forgive you and I forget it. I won't full on pledge forget it, but I do forgive you for it. I do that. At 23 years old, as the full-grown man I am now, I can tell you I forgive you. I do forgive you. And I love you, and all I've ever wanted from you, hear from you is you say I'm sorry, and all I've ever wanted to hear is you saying you're proud of me and you love me. But that has to wait for one day. When I have my near-death experience, or I actually do die, and I get to see you again. That has to wait till then. But I do forgive you. That took a lot out of me to say that. I did. That took a lot out of me to say I forgive my father. 13 years. I could not do it. I could not tell my father I forgive him. For 13 years, I was not able to tell my father I forgive him. 13 years, Chad, that I've been carrying that pain in my life. 13 years of me not being able to forgive my father. At the age 23, 13 years and 1 month. $13 years, a month, and 2 weeks now, or something like that. I can say I forgive you, Dad. I forgive you. God will save him at your grave. You definitely save him at your house, especially if you're not Bryan, Texas, is the location. From Bryan, Texas, you need that location and the address to your house and home. I'm going to save you. If not, I guess I'm going to go to the outskirts of home, Louisiana, and look for your house. Even if someone lives there nowadays, I would go inside the house and tell them, look, I got to do something. I had to set something free. And I would tell them, I feel my dad's spirit still. 13 years he's been on this earth physically. That is the case for 13 years he's been on this earth. So I had to forgive him. I can find someone that's spirit free. I can let him rest. Alright, Chuck. I want to end this live stream in a prayer so I can relax and rest. So I need to rest now after that. Let me find a song. Nope. No, just another song. No. That works.
There's got to be more.
Okay.
Than going back
Heavenly
and
Father,
forth.
I pray that you,
Doing right, doing wrong.
I pray this prayer.
We were taught that's who we
If
are.
there's
Come
anybody
on,
out there in the
get
world
right behind
who
me.
has hurt, pain, or something, even if they're atheists,
Thinking it's worth it
I
what
pray you come
you
into the
do.
light. I pray you show them the light you showed me.
Then
You
like
showed
a
me that it
hero
wasn't me,
takes
it
the
was
stage
either their
when
time or part of your
on the edge of that
I
seat,
pray that you show me
saying
you
it's
are the
too
one who can
late.
save them and you can also the one that can protect them. I
Let
pray that
me
you can help
introduce you
anyone like
to
you have been helping me forgive
amazing
someone for what they've done to them. I pray
No
all these
matter
things in
the
your son's name.
bumps, no
Amen.
matter the bruises, no matter
Alright, chat.
the scars,
I'm going to end the stream here.
still
Like I said, I need to lay down and relax for a little bit. It's literally 8:25 in the morning. I've been up all night. I'll see y'all later for maybe tonight, church or something. I'm not sure. Or a different type of stream. I'm not sure yet. Anyways, y'all know, like I said, stay rebel, stay free, stay safe. I love you guys. And I'll catch you guys in the next stream. Later, guys.
We simply can't believe that this